Hello everyone and welcome back to Lucky Loaders 15, where I'll be giving you just the one tip for tomorrow's race and a big price one as well at 14 to 1. But before I reveal it, I quickly just want to reflect on how our selections ran at the weekend. On the whole, it wasn't a bad day as we had Paint the Dream win for us at Newbury. He absolutely bolted up in the feature race there, so I hope some of you are on that one. Our nap of the day, okay, we didn't get the four-timer up from a win perspective, but we got a profitable nap with Sandaroo, who was advertised here each way at 11 to 1. He ran a good race. He finished in second place in the end, and he just bumped into Cormier, who was a well handicapped horse on the day. Not too many complaints from him, and in the end, he returned a nice each way profit. The other horses were slightly disappointing, however. Espoir Rome, no real excuses, maybe, apart from maybe he just needed the running, he might come on for it, but there wasn't too much really. It just wasn't good enough ultimately on the day. Comanche Red folded like a deck chair. Probably won't be backing him again after he was in a good position throughout. And the other selection that ran for us, Cloth Cap, I actually think he didn't run too badly, finishing third there in the Grimthorpe. Maybe one for the Scottish National. If he was to turn up for the Grand National, I wouldn't back him, but maybe a race like the Scottish National and the Bet365 Gold Cup, where the ground's dry, might see him in good stead. But yeah, on the whole, it wasn't a bad day on Saturday. And yeah, hopefully we can continue our good start to the month. And like I said, just a one selection for tomorrow, and it's currently available at 14 to 1. And that's going to be my nap of the day in the 7 o'clock at Wolverhampton. It's a fillies handicap. I don't think, though, this is the most strongest of races. I'm going to recommend a 0.5 each way selection here with my selection, Queen of Burgundy, for David Probert, riding for Mick Appleby. Now, this horse is quite an interesting horse. Previously trained by Joe Parr and was sold at the sales back in February and was brought by Mick Appleby for £2,000. Now, that doesn't sound like a very inspiring buy. However, this is the kind of horse Mick Appleby is renowned for doing quite well with. And I think she's actually quite well treated on her old form. She was rated as high in the 70s at one point earlier in her career. And I just think you can put a line through that run on her stable debut when she finished 7th at Newcastle last month. That was in a Class 6 against the boys. I just don't think she was possibly suited by the track. She wasn't able to get her own way on the front end of things. She wasn't against the rail as well, which is where you wanted to be. I just thought you could easily put a line through that race and forgive her. Now, tomorrow she's going to be running against fillies, back her own sex, which I think will be a slightly easier task for her tomorrow. Also, as well, what's interesting is that there's not much pace in here. And even though she's yet to prove herself over a mile, she's definitely worth a go. Because on the dam side of her pedigree, at least, the dam stayed a mile and a half. So, and she's not really been campaigned at this trip too many times. I think there's only been 2 previous attempts. Yes, she didn't live up to it. But if they go slow pace in here tomorrow and she gets an easy lead, I think that's definitely a positive for her. And Mick Appleby as well. His yard are going great guns. I think it's since March the 2nd, since last week. All his runners haven't finished outside of the first 4, and he's been banging in a few winners as well. So the yard are going well. David Probert as well is an interesting jockey book, and he's been having a flying all-weather campaign. And he rode this horse on her penultimate start when she wasn't disgraced, when she finished third over 7 furlongs at Kempton. I just thought there was a lot to like about her chances tomorrow of maybe outrunning her odds. She won off this mark at Kempton back in the autumn. Yes, there are a couple of in here like Holly Doyle's mount that's in a rich vein of form, and also as well Crown Power, but I'm not sure about Crown Power's attitude. She always seems to travel well, but isn't up for it in the fight. Where I just thought if they go slow tomorrow, it just might suit a more speedier type. And I thought Queen of Burgundy could be the one there, and I thought she was slightly overpriced at 14 to 1. So yeah, I think she's got a good chance in this race tomorrow, and that's why she's going to be my nap of the day. So that's the only selection then for tomorrow's racing. If you're still enjoying these videos, remember to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe here to my YouTube channel at Lucky Loaders 15. If you want to follow me on the socials, you can do, where my handle on Twitter is at Lucky Loader 15. Same on Instagram as well. And yeah, that's all I got to say. So please go responsibly, and we'll be seeing you soon.